Okay, today on the docket, I'm going to fix some things. I'm going to think about some things that are repair adjacent. And God willing, I'm going to get it to run, ride down the hill, and probably push it back up the hill. So we're getting rid of this, getting rid of that, getting rid of this dingle. Probably keeping this though. Maybe make it longer, shorter, straighter. I don't know how much of this I want to record, so you'll see what you see. Okay, bike's upright. Will it leak? Yes. Yes, it will. That back in there. Okay, lean it over slightly. Remember this thing? Yeah, it's fine. Okay, who thinks my unmodified SV650 slave is just gonna slip right on there? Yeah, so we gotta clearance these a little bit. I knew that. You can technically clearance the cylinder too. Cable's out. Everybody knows there's no turning back now. You can't put a cable back in. You just can't do it. And that is a naked clip-on. I might leave it that way. And the Brembo actually has a clutch switch that I can actually plug into wherever it went. The OEM unit that I bought from eBay, the connector was in the wrong place, and there was just no way to angle the switch block and the clutch perch, and it wouldn't work. So this is better, but it's also better. Supposedly, having the wires twisted together makes the ECU angry. They told me that it would limit the revs at like 3,000 or something, and I know I got past 3,000, but I just don't want to do anything to this that could potentially maybe make the ECU possibly a little bit angry, because it does kind of run bad right now. That already looks way better too. I like this. And it's hydraulic.
Well, if the hydraulic is so good, you wonder so many people take it off and go to a cable on the SV650.
I don't know. They're stupid. Some light filing later, it does not fit. Against my better judgment, I think I'm going to file some flats that go down even with those counterbore clearance semicircle doodle-whackers. Okay, light clearance done. It's still a little snug. It kind of holds it in place, which is what I was aiming for. The bolt holes line right up. Now I just need a hose to go up there. And I'll probably also have to adjust the push rod length, but we'll see if I get lucky. But the hex head bolts don't quite work. The socket doesn't fit, so I'm gonna need to find. I wonder if that's the right thread. I can use some of those. They are M6x1. My Amazon bolts did not fit unmodified though. Had to clearance grind a little bit around the periphery, but now we're good. Also, there's a little bit of slack in here, but the hydraulics will take up for it, I'm sure. This old front brake line off of my 84 Venture actually looks like it's not going to be that bad once I do some stuff. For just a moment, I was going to run it on the outside just to see if it works. But then I regained my self-awareness and remembered that there is nothing more permanent than a temporary solution that works. So, it's in frame. Runs pretty neat. Comes out the hole that the cable used to. That's gonna go up in there somewhere. Should have good range of motion. Probably. I keep one of these block-offs handy for bleeding master cylinders, because it seems to help to have, you know, a positive block on the master cylinder, get all the air out of the master, and then fill the line. Otherwise, it just stays squishy for a really long time. And then eventually it bleeds, and that's frustrating. We're all mounted up, ready to bleed the master. Line's not on, blocked off, you know the deal. So first we just do little movements, little bitty, and that usually works some air out. I don't know, remote reservoirs are a little weird, but let's do this for a little bit before even trying to bleed it. Just get some fluid in the cylinder. Okay, did a couple of pull, crack, suck cycles, and we're firm as heck. Which, I mean, you know, there's a bolt in here, but I'll put the line on. All right, line's on there, and I only leaked about 1 gallon of fluid. There's somewhat of a sharp bend, but there's this outer stiffener thing that I can move, and we'll do something with that. I'll see if we can make fluid go like that. That looks like a clutch. I don't know how well you can see it. It's moving, I promise. You see it? It's moving. Am I focusing on the right thing? I've got some bad news. I will not be shifting without the clutch anymore. Also, that's a sound. I didn't do that the last couple of times, but... Oh, buddy. Yeah, okay, I might need to... Yeah, I might need to lengthen the push rod. I'm gonna work on engine and fuel system and whatever I want. That's another episode. Bye!